This is Talk About Topeka on Gab Local TV. This episode sponsored by Field of Greens and The Break Room. Here's your host, Chris Schultz.
So we're talking a little bit on the show about the Bacchus Ball, which happened, and that's really fancy stuff, and that was in Kansas City. But back here in Topeka, we had some really fancy stuff happening on Thursday. That was the 3rd, March 3rd. Frank went down to the Ramada Convention Center. That's where it was, Frank?
Yeah, it was at the Ramada Convention Center. I've been doing this event for I think my 5th year.
Well, introduce it. Tell us what it is.
It is the Junior Achievement Hall of Fame award. It's an award ceremony. It is very there's 4 people that are inducted into the Hall of Fame each year, and this year there's 4 wonderful gentlemen that were inducted in that Hall of Fame, and it's a big fancy. There's a big cocktail party before, and then there's a full gourmet meal, which was delicious. They have a new chef down there. It's amazing, and then they have a program where they present these awards to these people, and it's an amazing evening. It's a lot of fun.
So you have some pictures. Go ahead and play those pictures. We'll kind of go through this event because it really was a big one. This is huge every year, right?
Yes, it is. Okay, so that, the Topeka Business Hall of Fame, there's a lot of work that goes into it. And Amy Burns here, this lady she's the president of the organization, and she's the one that coerces me to come in and set up the lights and kind of run like a stage manager. And then these are the these are the volunteer chairs for the actual event. And our hosts.
Oh, we had Matt Miller and Brooke Lennington over there.
Yep, Brooke Lennington, both of them from KSNT. They did a great job with keeping it moving right along, and of course, so they do a little sketch right before they bring up the what they call the laureate to the stage, and so they bring in a junior achievement kid that's actually taking a junior achievement class at that particular moment, and they bring him up on stage. And this is Dick Pratt, the gentleman sitting down.
Yeah.
I don't know many people. He's the much older version of you, which he was called the downtown cheerleader.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
That's exactly right. This gentleman used to own all the Super D drugs. And then we got Andrew here, which is from
Andrew Corbin. He's he's the president and CEO of Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Yep. Okay, and so I was telling you that they bring these up, and I was informed that this young lady in the black dress is the daughter of the lady I see every day at the bank over at Core First.
There's Eugene Williams.
Yep,
He's
Eugene
the
Williams,
general manager of KTWU.
Now I can tell you, he had an absolutely. Eugene was hilarious. He's a very quiet person, keeps to himself, and if you ever see him in person, say, "Hey, did you bring your sexy?" Because he'll tell you all about it, and it is sexy is a good thing.
Oh, I know.
It is a great thing.
Yeah, but if you don't know the story, it might just intimidate you a little bit.
Just ask him about it.
Okay.
Just ask him.
All right.
This little girl stole the show. It's all scripted, and she went off script just a couple of times, and Matt just kept right with him.
There's Neil Dobler.
Neil Dobler.
Bartlett and West.
Yep, Bartlett and West. He was with the city for a while. Gentleman, he's, he did all that for us. And then, of course, here's pictures of them at their reception, and of course,
they're all looking good.
All their dates, and they're all looking good, and everyone had a great time. And there's the 3. Here's all 4 of the inductees all together.
Yeah.
They were very generous.
So they had kind of a cocktail reception.
Yeah, there's a cocktail.
Was this before or after?
The cocktail reception was before the dinner, and then there was the ceremony itself. And here's the little picture of. So we take over basically the entire Ramada. That was the thing that we did. And there's people all over. Here's
3 people I love. Brendan Jensen, our city councilman. We've got Jeff Carson and Susie Gilbert. I love them all.
Yep. And when you're sitting down for dinner, these gentlemen provided this wonderful music, right for us to eat, to eat by, and during the actual ceremony, they would do the like the Academy Awards and bring them up with the music, and they would play some kind of upbeat music to bring people
Cool.
up. And if the speech went a little long, they would start the music and go.
That's Anderson Chandler.
Anderson Chandler, yeah. These are the past laureates.
Fidelity
People
Bank,
have been
yeah.
inducted before.
President Farley there, yeah.
Correct.
From Washburn?
Anybody that has the little green ribbon on their coat or on this lady's jacket, those are people that have been inducted in the past years, and there's quite a few of them that are in there, and there's only 4 per year. They're Jim Parrish. He does the whole Parrish hotels.
Did they make him pay for his buffet dinner when he
Yes,
gave
he did. Yes, they did. Absolutely, they did. He paid for it twice over, I'm sure.
I'm sure he did.
Well, he paid for it the first time, I'm sure, and then Patty Bossert, he came in, yeah, and what the wonderful thing is like in this picture you see this little gentleman right here was the one that introduced Dick Pratt, and so they knew each other. They got up and they actually they got to know each other, and of course there's and here all 4 of them on. I just want to congratulate all 4 of them and anybody else that's been in the inductee, because Chris, I can guarantee in the near future you're going to be up there. You're going to be in one of those.
All right.
I can pretty much say that.
Well, I think it's great. These guys have really done a lot to help make our community stronger. And Junior Achievement is a wonderful organization that really helps children to reach in and find their inner entrepreneur and bring that out. And I think that's a really cool organization.
I really wish you would have been actually there, because there was so much inspiration by these 4 gentlemen that it would have just enlightened you even, Chris. And it's pretty good for you to be.
Did you just kind of pay me a backwards compliment,
It
Frank?
was kind of a backwards. Yes, it was backwards. I don't compliment you, Chris.
I know. Okay. Well, I want to congratulate all of the new laureates to the Junior Achievement Hall of Fame. And thanks, Frank, for giving us the slideshow presentation. Folks, don't go away. We got more coming up right after this.